hair finally. Got my water. Got me some clips. Got my mask, CJM. It's not that much. I should have got another one, but I'm gonna have to stretch her out. And then we got some oil. I'm gonna do it all in one. Y'all, classic coils by me. So yeah, we finna start doing this hair. Now I will tell y'all, I will go mute and be quiet for majority of this time, cause I'm gonna watch my show. So y'all just gonna have to watch me while I do my hair. And if not, hey, it is what it is. So yeah, this is it. Dry. It's gonna be, this is day 13 hair. She still look good, but she need to be moisturized. Moisture is the key to healthy hair. Just letting y'all know. But let me, I'm about to start in a second. I'm gonna go mute y'all. So enjoy the show. And y'all gonna be mute, and I'm sorry it's gonna be quiet, but I'm watching my show so I can get through this, and I do want to watch my show. So I just want to tell y'all I'm gonna be quiet. So just know, that's why y'all ain't gonna hear nothing. I'm about to deep condition this hair. It's part 1 of this hair. So yeah. Thank y'all. Wait, Tremaine, why you just say that? You said I should move to the East Coast? Have you tried to strengthen like Holly Berry? Huh? But I just came off mute because I'm trying to see why you say I need to come there. I should. Okay, but what part of the East Coast, child? What part? Tell me. Tell me which part. Hold on, let me get a smaller towel. Hold on, y'all. What part? You talking about the DMV? You talking about New York? What you talking about? Because I'm very interested. Baltimore, Virginia. Okay, now I've lived in Virginia before and I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I hated it. I lived in Virginia Beach. I hated it. I would never move back to Virginia. The laws there are crazy too, and I don't know. I dealt with a lot of racism too in Virginia. I don't know, me in Virginia now. What up, Katie? But best believe I do want to leave the South. I'm over it. I'm over Texas. What up, sir? That name is crazy. It is racist down there, my fault. Yeah, like, I had my hair like this, like in a puff one time at work. And mind you, I worked at the Marriott in Virginia Beach. And child, those white customers that used to come in there. And it's so crazy because, I don't know, like they felt like they were superior to me, and like they felt like they had all this money. They, used to this high level of living, and they thought they could talk to me any type of way. And this one white man was like, I ought to take that mop off of your head and sweep the floor with it. And I'm like, He's like, I have more money than you and your family and friends you probably have, blah, blah, blah. And baby, I'm just like, you're from Virginia. I'm from Chicago. And like, yeah, it was just a lot. And I hated Virginia. And even the black people in Virginia, it's just different. Hey, Desi Des. Probably New York. I would live in New York, but it would have to be in a certain area in New York. And I need to have a lot of money the way I want to live to be in New York. Oh, damn, real. That was a weird thing to say about you. Yeah, it was weird. It was super weird. I'm just like, okay, buddy. Whatever you say, bud. Whatever you say. But yeah. Now, I did live in Maryland before, and I love Maryland, though. Maryland was nice when I lived there. I ain't had no problems. It was very diverse. Everybody was really nice. I like the culture out there, even like being in DC too. But people are saying like DC has changed a lot. Because I lived in Maryland probably like, what year was that? Jesus. Been so long. Probably like 2014, 2015 when I lived out there. But from what I remember, it was really, really, really nice. I didn't have a bad experience at all there. I do remember it was expensive, but again, like I always say, it just depends on how you like to live. Well, I'm gonna come up with the more places that's decent for I like it. I'm in love with Maryland. It's very nice. In opportunity type, right? Yeah, Maryland's nice. I ain't got nothing negative to say about Maryland. And it's a lot of black excellence in Maryland too, which I really like as well. Oh, you live in Maryland? Oh, okay. So you live in Baltimore, I'm assuming? Be more? Is that what y'all saying? I figured that's what you meant. Yeah, Baltimore? Is that where you at? Thank you, Jerome. Oh no, Katie, you gotta have surgery? I'm so sorry. I pray you have a speedy recovery. See, this is why I gotta do my hair every week. Cause like I said, this is the day 13 here. And I went too long. Then my liking of doing my hair, cause it tends to get tangled a little bit. And I don't like that. So I'm talking about black woman like you should be at the front page. Hey, I'm gonna be on somebody's front page one day. I'm claiming it. It's definitely a goal. Talking about true black men won't. Child. Don't knock the women though who do wear extensions and stuff. You just never know what that person got going on. I always say that. Health wise, you just never know. Pocomoke, Maryland? Oh wow, I've never heard of that. Oh no, Katie. Dixon. Hey. How you doing, Devin? I can't. It's way before Virginia. Okay. I can't. Oh, poor baby. Oh, Katie. It's chill time. Is it the country? You know, it's so interesting because people say parts of Virginia is considered the South. So I never really understood like how that worked. But I guess, yeah, because I guess in some states, like that's the southern part of Virginia, I'm assuming. That's why they say that. Because like even in Illinois, it's parts of Illinois, like we say southern Illinois, and it's country out there. Yeah, all like country. Okay, yeah. And you know, I don't know. I'm over the country life. Not that I ever lived in the country, but I miss the city vibes. I miss like true suburban, but like still that real city feel. Like I want to be in the suburbs and be able to like drive to the city when I feel like it, type of thing. I'm like the only way I could see myself living in the country is like I'm married, well off type thing, and we just want to be in the cut. You know, we got our kids or something, more kids or something like that. I don't know. You like city type? Okay. How about Jersey or Philly? Now Philly, I heard it's rough out there. I heard it's like being in. I ain't gonna say Chicago rough, but you know. Mm. I just don't see myself being in Philly. And then Jersey. I've been to Jersey before, but I never really explored it, so I really don't know. I would have to really go back to say yes or no about it. I'm talking about India. Absolutely not. I will visit, but to live, child. Indian folks, do y'all even like black people for real? I couldn't imagine being a black person living in India. That's wild. What up, the one? Absolutely not moving to India. And then I got a black son. No, that's just sound like I'm setting us up for failure for sure. Moving out there. Mm-mm. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with Indian people. Let me know. It's just y'all got your own culture, and I don't wanna subject myself to something to put us in a dangerous situation. It's like saying I'm gonna move to Pakistan or something like that. Like, are you crazy? Insane. No, thank you. Don't get me wrong, but they got different ways over there. That's what I'm saying. Like, that just sound like I'm destined to die. That's what it sounds like to me if I go to India. No, thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like dating different cultures and stuff. I can't. I don't want to learn and change who I am to compromise for you. Like it is not enough love in the world for all of that. Now different black cultures. I don't really know too much about them. You know, like Haitians and stuff like that. But I don't even think I would date a Haitian because just from my experience of knowing some Haitians, like Haitian women, and how they are, like, it's crazy. Like, it was just wild from what I witnessed. So, I don't know. It's just different. I think I'd just rather stick with a black man. Just saying. You may walk into war, cobra, snakes, don't bring us tigers that walk the streets hell night. Like, I can't. Cause even like I've dated a lot of Africans, for sure, and that's still kind of difficult. You know, they got their traditions. You know, they mama and them got their way of thinking and stuff like that, and you know, like Nigerians too, they prefer they people to date within their culture. So it's just a lot. What up, Cuban? What is you talking about, sir? What is you talking about? You need you a fine Texas man. Baby, these Texas men are gross. They are gross. Now the ones in Dallas I met, they was alright. They was cool. But I feel like with them, the Dallas men, they don't like to truly commit, you know? But the ones in Houston, not impressed. Not all of us. I ain't gonna say all of y'all, but slim pickings. Let's just say that. Talking about an Atlanta dude? Are you sick? Absolutely not. I would never date nobody from Atlanta. No, sir. Never. I would never date a man from Chicago. Anybody from the Midwest, anything like that? No. I would never date nobody from Atlanta. I would never date nobody from Houston. What else? Virginia. Anywhere in Virginia. You tell me you're from Virginia. What else? Indiana, like all them states? Wow, really? No. Seriously, I would never. No, thank you. No, thanks. I'm from Houston. We do got some scrubs out here. Like, don't get me wrong. The Houston men, though, y'all are nice. Like, y'all have manners for sure. Like, true gentlemen. I'll say that. But it's just some things I just don't like about it. It's just, I don't know. It's just not what I'm looking for. Y'all just, I think for me, for sure, I don't care if it sounds shallow or not, but like the fashion and stuff like that was considered fun for y'all. It's just, I don't mind, like, you know, you being a simp, because people got different definitions of that. Like, I want you to be all about me and all of that, for sure. But I think because I'm more so city and y'all are more so country, it's just not what I'm looking for. And like I said, the fashion, because like I went out with this one guy and I was dressed, you know, and what he had on, I was embarrassed. I was like ashamed. And he thought he had that ish on. He thought he snapped. And it was just, There's just something about it. I don't know. Say DC. Now DC men. Now I will say, when I was in Maryland, I used to be in DC all the time. The DC men, something different. I did like y'all, for sure. Like Silver Springs, DC, Rockville type of men that I've met. Oh yeah. It was different. I liked it, for sure. What up, Pierre? Good afternoon, Jonathan. Kentucky. Child, no. Absolutely not. Mm-mm. I'm like, maybe I need to go to like London or something. Like, I don't know. This is the type of man I'm desiring and praying for. And one thing for sure too, he has to be a godly man. Like, I need a man that's gonna pray for me. He wanna protect me. He's covering me. He is supporting me. You know, he's kind. He's nice. That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish I could take different things from different states, type of men, and put it all in one. Cause like I said, Houston men, y'all are nice. Y'all got some manners. True gentlemen. For sure, for sure. Alabama in here. Okay, Bama. I would never date anybody from Bama either. Mm-mm. Come on, me, boy. boy. But yeah, I'm just being very selective. I refuse to settle too. I know what I want. And if it ain't there, you know, I will remain single forever. Trusting your gut always. Literally. And also too, a lot of men can't handle the fact like, don't try to kiss me. As soon as you try to kiss me, I don't want to talk to you no more. I don't want to be intimate. I don't want to do none of that. I'm literally celibate in every way, shape, or form. I just refuse. If I'm not married to you, don't try to touch me. And as soon as you try, like, that's another thing. A lot of men too are very touchy-feely, and I hate it. It literally makes me cringe. It's like, why you can't be respectful? Why we just can't be cool, learn each other, get to know one another, but not in that way, because sex is not everything to me. Like, Talking about single mom. Single is the new norm. Oh, okay. But I don't believe we are supposed to be single all our lives. You know, God did design us to be with somebody. But I refuse to just be with anybody. Especially being a mom. It gotta make sense. Truly make sense. And if I see one red flag, it's a wrap. I'm definitely the person. I don't believe in second chances. No. No. Hey, Keita. How you doing? Hey, is it Thoda? How you doing? I feel like I got a knot, a fairy knot, y'all. And child, yes, I'm doing this hair. And I feel like I got a knot. My plan too is to cut my ends. Cause last time I cut some, but I didn't get to really cut it the way I really wanted to. Cause child, I'm trying to get all this color out my hair. Yeah, I feel a fairy knot. And that's why it's be taking my hair so long to do. Cause literally, you gotta be patient with natural hair. Where my scissors at? And I feel like too, a lot of people be yanking on their hair. I'm like, that's why your hair ain't growing. You just be yanking on it. You ain't loving it the way you should. Yeah, I had a little knot. And this is the importance of keeping your hair stretched as a natural. And do it every week. Because I feel like me going 2 weeks is too long, honestly. Because that's when your hair starts to tangle up. Put some of this. I definitely should have got some more conditioner. Annoying, but it's all right. We're going to make this work and stretch her out. Okay. Now, what I will say, this back gonna be done, which is good. And see, I got off mute because Tremaine asked me that question. But I'm going to go back to watching my show, Love is Blind. And I'm going to keep doing my hair. So I'm about to go mute, y'all. It's weird. See, I was about to go mute, but Noodle says it's rare to hear a woman speaking without cussing nowadays. Child, that's what I gave her for Lent. To stop cussing. And not saying like I'll just be cussing and, you know. But I'm really trying to be mindful of not cussing. Because I feel like, too, when you do cuss, it heightens your emotions. And that's one of the reasons why I want to stop cussing. Because I'm like, when I start cussing, I get more upset on the situation. So I'm trying my best not to cuss. Now, I have slips and like, you know, dang with the other word. Or ish with the real word, you know. But I'm trying my best not to cuss at all. Like, I'm really trying not to even say shut up or like stupid. Because even my son, he'll be like, Mommy, don't say that. So even just around him, I really want to watch fully what I say. Not just certain things. I want to watch everything I say around him. Because I'm really, really grasping the fact that my child is watching everything. Like they say that, you know that. But when you really come to terms with it, it's like, wow, I'm really setting an example for my child. So what I do, what I say, all of that affects him. So I have to move the way I know I should be moving and want to move. And then just something my child could be proud of. That's another thing. Because, baby, I'm going to tell y'all this real quick story. When I picked my son up from school, not the other day, but like a couple weeks ago, it was this young boy. He probably was like middle school, maybe freshman in high school or something. He was picking up his sister from school. And as he picking her up, he waiting on her where I'm at. And his phone rings. And his mama like, where y'all at? He like, Ma, I'm picking up such and such. She's still in the school. And the mama started snapping. She's like, didn't I tell y'all MFers to cancel that ish? This I'm talking about. Y'all just don't listen. Da 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 da. And when I tell you that little boy's face, like, it broke my heart. I was like, oh my God. And then moments later, my son come out. And when I pick up my son, I try to always smile, be happy. Like, I always tell him I missed him. You know what I mean? Just him excited to see me and excited to come home. Because, some kids don't want to go home. They be excited to go to school because they don't want to go back home. So seeing my son being happy, and he like, Mommy, I missed you. And then seeing this little boy, his mama just cussed him out like he a regular dude on the street, And as I'm walking, so was the little boy. He didn't even get his sister. He just walked off because he upset. And I could hear him talking underneath his breath. He like, see, this is I'm talking about. I can't wait to move. I can't wait to leave this, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm like, see, this is why a lot of men hate women. Because mothers have treated their boy children like grown men because they mad at they daddy, they mad at they life, they bitter, just all of that. Like, taking that out on your child, especially boys, I've noticed that a lot. Like, a lot of moms treat their sons kind of like in a relationship dynamic, like a grown person relationship, Like, they put that burden on them. And then, like, because the mama mad about whoever, they treat the son poorly. And it just don't make sense to me. And I've noticed that even before I had my son. And I just always told myself, like, please don't be mad at my son just because things ain't work out with me and his daddy. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with him. You know what I mean? Right. A son-husband type of relationship. Like, it's weird. Like, even this one girl, she was like, her son did something. And her son is older. He probably like 19, 20 or something. And he did something and it made her mad. And she was like, see, this is why I don't even like or whatever. And I'm just like, why are you saying this is why you don't like talking about in reference to your son? That's weird to me. That's so weird. I could never, I don't know, like, that's your child. What he got to do with grown folks? And how you feel about men overall? That's just the weirdest thing to me. So, yeah, I just don't understand. And I guess, too, because my personal experience, like, my father, he was very abusive. So, like, the way he treated my mama, he treated me like crap type thing. So, it's like, it's clear he don't like me. And how he treated my mama is clear he don't like her. So, he hates women. So, I just know, I try to be conscious of that, like, oh, no. I ain't gonna do my child like that. He ain't asked to be here. He is a child. He is my child. Parents are supposed to protect your kids. You're supposed to protect. That's why God gave you that role, to protect your child, guide them, be a guidance, be somebody that they can lean on, type of thing. But all that treating them like a husband wife type of relationship is foolish. It's just truly foolish and disgusting. So yeah. And I feel like people like that who treat their kids like a husband or a wife type of relationship, it has to be abuse going on as well. Like sexual abuse, physical abuse, clearly mental, verbal abuse, all of that. So that's why I be saying too, my son can't go over everybody's house. Probably nobody's house, to be honest. Cause I don't trust nobody. Folks is crazy. Folks is crazy because even if I don't think somebody might touch him type of thing, but also how you speak around my child matters. And I don't want him hearing that. I don't want him around BS. So yeah, he gonna stay right over here. Right over here. But yeah, that's my little rant. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll go back mute. Kita girl, you already know it's quiet time until Sunsun is out of school, child. That's why I'm doing my hair now, because I'm like, at least let me get it started. Because I'm like, at least I can do the conditioner now and then wash my hair, at least in quiet, washing my hair in peace, in silence. That's literally what I'm striving for today. Because it took me about an hour to wash my hair. So, yeah. Yes. Because you know, if he was him, I would have stopped like 50 times by now. He would have been in here, hey y'all. He would have been right here in this camera saying hey to y'all. So yeah, it's quiet. Child, and Kita, then you said you got 3 or 4 kids. I can't remember, but I know you got more than one. So are you putting them in summer camp? This is my first year of, putting him in summer camp. He was supposed to do it when we were still in Chicago, but we ended up moving and asking for his mushroom burger. Right. A snack or something. But yeah, are you putting your kids in summer camp or do they be at home with you all summer? Please tell me. I would love to know. And how old are your kids, if you don't mind sharing? Because I'm like, I got to figure out what I'm about to do. I have fun, yes, honey, summer camp as well as away camp, honey. Ooh, child. Away camp? Oh, yeah, they definitely older. Oh, best believe when Sunsun at that. Have fun. Call me if you need me. But baby, 17, 13, 11, and 9. Okay, yeah, so you got older babies. Yeah. Gone. I understand. So at those ages, do they still be begging? I feel like it's never gonna stop. I feel like they're gonna always be begging for something. They need this, they need that. And I feel like my son, he always gonna be like, Ma, this happened, blah, blah, blah. He just wanna tell me everything. Which I'm happy for, because baby, tell me everything, because I need to know. But I'm just really curious at like 17, how is that? 2 boys, the oldest, and 2 girls, the youngest. Oh, that's a good split. I love that. Yeah, I definitely am going to put him in summer camp. I want to put him in swim lessons too. Because Sunsun love the water. I need to get him active this summer. I want to take him to a musical because he loves music. I really want to take him to a concert, like a gospel concert. What else? I said I want to go to an opera. Because, child, I had on some jazz music the other day. And I listened to it, but I never played it out loud around him. And I had it on. Baby, why was he vibing? Why was he, like, making the noises, like, with the instruments and stuff? And he just... I'm like, you like that? He's like, I like this music. I was like, okay, my baby love music, so I definitely want to take him to different things that involve music. Oh, this tea good.
Our latest chef-inspired creation, Fancy Feast Gems. This rich pyramid mousse pate puts mealtime in a whole new light and turns the everyday into extraordinary. Fancy Feast Gems. Love.
Constant begging and buttering me up before asking. Yes! They beg so much but deserve it though. All nice places to take him, girl. Son, advance, LOL, too cute. You're doing amazing. Thank you. Okay, so the begging never stops. I kind of figured. That's why I'm like, child, I gotta get my money up. Because I know the older they get, especially with boys, they are expensive. Like, girls are expensive too, of course. But because boys, and if they are tall and got big feet and stuff, child, you shopping for a grown man. And I'm like, Lord, I gotta get my money up. My money up, child. Character. Oh yeah, he gonna have to understand. Baby. Now when I tell him no, I know he 3, but I be trying to tell him like, child, you ain't gonna get everything. You're not gonna get everything, and if you want it at a certain age, baby, he gonna get a job. Cause I need him to know the importance of having his own money. Cause he gonna have to provide for himself and his family one day. Cause child, go to work, go to work, go to work. My kids understand when I say no. I appreciate that about them. Period. 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 Yeah, like they gotta understand that you ain't gonna always get what you want. Mama don't always get what she want. You know what I mean? That's just part of life. Part of life. Like I don't think anything's wrong with spoiling your kids, but it gotta be a balance. You know? Definitely a balance. But yeah, him getting a job, an internship, something with some work ethic is super, super important. Cause I know some guys who never worked and like their main focus was sports, and now that they adults and stuff, they just can't grasp the concept of working, and I think it's insane. Oh yeah, see, we ain't doing that. Oh yes, I am on mute because I'm watching Love Is Blind. And YouTube be copyrighted when I be playing my shows. So yeah, I'm watching Love Is Blind. You watch it? Alright, y'all, I'm done. Now I'm about to sit with this for like 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna wash. And then I might be coming back to blow dry my hair with y'all. So, I'm back. Bye.